All right, what's going on, family? Back for another Real Talk video. I pray y'all are doing well as we out top. Give the Most High all the honor, the glory, and all praise and worship. I'm not going to make this video too long, but I want to come back and give you a response, Sister Tyler, about my take on Zodiac signs. And when people ask me, what am I, Sagittarius, whatever, by me being born in December, people want to say you're a Sagittarius. But you know me, I'm always come from a biblical standpoint. Um, Astrology, we talk about this stuff a lot. Um, these zodiac signs, when you realize where this stuff come from, it's a form of divination, and the Bible is all the way clear on astrology. This is why when you see people worship the creation versus the creator, you know where their head is at. And I'm studied up on this stuff for years. It's really idolatry too, because it's a lot of people that worship these things. When you start talking about these zodiac, matter of fact, the word zodiac, if I remember correctly, it came from the Greek phrase. It means circle of animals, and the world will always give you something different to look at versus what the Bible says. See, I don't worship the creation. I worship the creator. And that's why you're gonna always have this argument about science versus the Bible and evolution and et cetera, et cetera. But for me, no. I care nothing for these zodiac signs. I don't never consider myself no Sagittarius. Um, I just consider myself a child of the king. And when you start studying this stuff, it's gonna really take you back to Babylonian, the Babylonians and what they did, what the Romans did, and what the Greeks did, and how they divided the sky in so many ways, in 12 equal sections, or some may say signs, and then they start naming it. The ancient Greeks, they would put dates, on stuff, and then talk about the sun, orbit, et cetera, et cetera. Um, and then a lot of people I know that used to be off in it that don't do it no more because they didn't realize how wicked it was in so many ways. But they were so heavy off in it, man. Tarot cards, Ouija boards, all of this stuff, because out of ignorance. But when you know better, you do better. But some people will look at astrology as a message, divine signs they will call it, because they start talking about the stars and the planets. See, that's why I love the book of Enoch, and you can say constellation. The book of Enoch goes into greater details versus the King James Bible on when you start talking about stuff like this. But to me, I'm just speaking for myself. I can't get down with it, man. All this. A lady asked me when I was in Memphis, what's your sign? I just met her. She said, "Oh, you born in December. You're Sagittarius." I just looked at her because, to me, once again, it becomes a form of worship, um, and some people call that a grave sin, because once again, it is a form of divination, and people become addicted to this stuff. I know people that horoscopes, they can't go a day without reading this stuff. But what you do is what you do. But I'm just telling people, don't get mad because I don't do what you do. I think I'm being funny because I'm not off into astrology and I don't care nothing about these zodiac signs and all this stuff. I'm more into the word. That's why another thing, I'm glad I said that, because one thing I learned about this stuff, it goes against the word. It goes against the Bible. And if you're trying to be a part of astrology and you keep digging deeper and deeper in this stuff, you're gonna see how it's gonna go against the word, because the word I already tell you don't be a part of this stuff. Especially when you go back to Leviticus. Leviticus teaches you don't practice this stuff. So that's my little 2 cents on this. But I love y'all, man. I gotta get out of here, but y'all take care and have a wonderful, blessed night. Shalom.